A quick reaction to Barca versus Real Madrid.
And yet, I suppose at this point, we should not be surprised anymore. And while he had been really quiet and hadn't quite participated in the game, you can say that not only about Jude Bellingham, but really the rest of Real Madrid. In a moment, he changes everything. He changes everything for his team, for himself, for Barcelona as well. How Barcelona got conservative. They were trying to protect. They gave the initiative to Real Madrid and Jude Bellingham the one time that Gavi's away from him, because Gavi is actually deflecting the ball or trying to clear the ball at the top of the 18-yard box. It does come out to Jude Bellingham. He hits that shot, and the momentum shifted. The momentum changed. And when we talk about big moments for a player that elevate their profile, this is it for Jude Bellingham. He continues to elevate his profile to an entirely, completely different level. He is right now the best player in the world.
So this is another game where Jude Bellingham's individual brilliance rescued Real Madrid. And believe it or not, this was a real big test for Jude Bellingham. Until now, he did not face a real big test. This is the best way to show the world that I am a big game player.
Feel it, watching it, can you? How that moment just changed the whole atmosphere within this stadium as well.
And I think also the substitutions for Real Madrid really changed the tempo. The fact that Barcelona got a little deeper. I think the introduction, particularly of Luka Modric, just when Real Madrid were having the upper hand, to just control the tempo of the game and the fluency in his passing and going from one side to the other. And that was the difference. They bring on Oriol Romeo, and Real Madrid bring on Luka Modric. It's a huge difference in quality. And you just felt that Barcelona were starting to panic. But yeah, Bellingham's, this first strike that we're just about to see here. Now,
I think Carlos' two big substitutions changed the whole game. For example, Camavinga and Modric, once they came in the field, it's totally different game. Kama is better defender than any of our left back right now. He's better at defending, he's better at attacking. And the crucial today for Kama's performance was more on attacking. Because when Mendy was playing, as much as you can talk about, okay, he's decent at defending, there's nothing much he was contributing as an offensive player. In contrast, Kama has not only better passing, but he also has better dribbling. He also has better control of the ball. And as a result, Real Madrid dominated towards the end of the game.
you're just trying to knock it down and get it on target. But I keep saying it, it's not luck. You make those runs, you time those runs, you get into the right areas, you don't panic. He keeps doing it and he keeps getting his reward.
Okay, this is important. A lot of Barca fans on social media are saying Jude Bellingham is just a lucky player. And they're also saying he only scored tap-in goals. Well, take this goal and say this is tap-in. Long distance tap-in? Okay, I'll take it.
That's what people say, Alan. Oh, once again, he just happens to be there.
Yeah.
The ball just happens to fall to his feet.
It falls to his feet because he's there, because he's made the run, because he created that separation with Oriol Romeo.
Exactly. He's there not just because he's there. He's there because he wanted to be there. He was there because he wanted to score goals. In fact, if you look at the Bellingham's second goal, even Modric was there. Bellingham was already making the runs. He knew that there's a good chance that they might be able to pass to him. So you cannot just say it's just luck that he's there.
Hosselu appeals to the, looking at that again, Hosselu appeals to the back post. That takes Christensen away. Now you got a runner from midfield, and you got two runners from midfield. Luka Modric, who has the deflection, and Jude Bellingham.
Yeah, let's show the second.
So here, Craig is talking about Bellingham's second goal. Again, off the ball position of Hosselu has to be topped. His off the ball movement took over two main players, Araujo and Christensen. So Bellingham was there, and no one was marking because of that.
But you know, those where did this game change?
That opening
This
goal,
game was so one-sided at half-time. Barca was slacking, total control. Real Madrid, 6s and 7s, couldn't pass the ball, couldn't create a chance, really. Were sloppy, didn't pick up any second balls. But they were quicker to the second balls, they got higher up the pitch, they made the substitutions at the right time, they started getting control in the middle of the park, and that allowed Bellingham to start making some runs in behind. We saw Carvajal getting forward as well. Much more than we did in the first half. And that right-hand side where that winning goal came from was a big out ball for them in the second half. Modric switching the play, Carvajal getting forward, balls into the box, that was the difference.
So I would say that's a good summary by Craig of the whole game. First of all, first half performance of Real Madrid wasn't good at all because Barca was dominant. Barca was dominant in a sense that they did not let Real Madrid to create any chance. After Barca scored the goal, they had much more possession than Real Madrid wanted to have. However, despite all the possession Barca had in first half, they had only one shot on target. So it's not like they were totally on Real Madrid. They were good defensively and they had good structure not to let Real Madrid to score goals or create chance. But attacking wise, they weren't that different.
And we're talking about a midfield guy. I mean, I saw him give the ball away during that second half, 20 yards outside his own box, and he bust a gut to get back and try and defend it and make up for his mistakes. So it's not just the goals. If you think it's just the goals, you'd be wrong. It's about everything else he does in the game. Now, in today's game, him, Vinny Jr., Rodrigo, a lot of them were actually marshalled very well for most of the game. But it's only a couple of moments of lapses of concentration or magic, whatever way you want to look at it, has been the difference today in that second half.
I think that's a good point to discuss. Okay, Bellingham, until his first goal, I thought Gavi was doing pretty well against him. Second, I wasn't totally surprised by seeing Rodrigo's performance because he's been a little bit off in last couple of matches. However, whose performance shocked me today was Vinny's performance. I did not expect Vinny to play at this low. I don't know what happened to him today. He was much more involved for fighting rather than playing football, rather than focusing on the field. He was doing drama that's not necessary. And at the beginning of the match, he kicked the ball towards the fan. Why do you need to do that? Why? And his tantrum was so bad today, Carlo has to calm his down by taking his arms with him. Let me take you away from here. One thing Vinny can learn from Jude Bellingham is that, okay, you can have off game. You can have bad moments. You can have bad times in the game. But your moment will come if you keep persistent, if you keep trying.
Barca would be gutted, wouldn't they?
Absolutely they will. Absolutely they will. They played so very well in the first 45 minutes. They hit the post. They're creating the chances. They have Real Madrid pinned back. They have Real Madrid losing ball in bad areas. It all feels like it's all Barcelona all the time. And
so here I have to disagree a little bit with Ale Moreno because, yeah, I agree Barca was better side in first half, but football is not just 45 minutes game. It's a 90 minutes game. And second half, Madrid was better side. As a result, they won it.
Real Madrid don't need any invitation. They don't need the help, right? But when you allow them to take that step forward, and now they're finding more space and more time, and then the ideas begin to flow, and you make some changes, and you change the look of the team and the energy of the team. Now they feel like, okay, here we go, we're in it. We weren't in it before, but we're in it now. Barcelona allowed that to happen. I don't think Real Madrid at that point were confident enough to actually take the game to Barcelona. Barcelona took that step back, and Real Madrid said, okay, fine, well, we'll take the game into the final third. We'll now have possession of the ball. Long periods of possession of the ball. We'll make you defend. And Barcelona got deeper, and deeper. And then eventually, Bellingham took over.
So what I would say, the reason why Barca was a little bit defensive in second half and they're going deeper and deeper, as LA said, is partly because of Real Madrid's change of gameplay. Once Camavinga came in, Modric came in, the intensity was so different. They were pressing so high and they were playing good. In fact, before Bellingham's first goal, have you seen how many sequences of pass Real Madrid was having? That was incredible at Barca's home. So if you say that Barca lost today just because of Barca's tactics, but not because of Real Madrid's increased intensity or gameplay or change of tactics, maybe then we're not looking into the bigger picture.
It's not a death blow for Barcelona. It's not like they're out of this, right? But what it is that you haven't really proven to yourself that you can close out a match against Real Madrid in a moment in which you were in full control. And that hurts. And that carries some weight.
Again, respectfully, I fully disagree what LA said, that Barca had full control of the game. Nope, they had only half control. First half, total control. Second half, Madrid had control. That's all I say. So one thing ESPN FC spent so much time today is analyzing Real Madrid's second goal, especially how Barca player wasn't in the right moment, and because of it was their mistake, Real Madrid scored. However, if you look at the goal Real Madrid conceded today, it was a gift from Real Madrid. It should be never a goal no matter what. What was Alaba was doing? This is what I would say. We should never concede a goal like this in a big caliber match like El Clasico, like this. Anyway, some key moments from today is that I did not dislike the lineup. I think this was the lineup we played today. It was fair lineup. Only change probably I would make is playing Camavinga ahead of Mendy, because given the form Mendy has right now, I think Kama is a better player than both Fran Garcia and Mendy. Overall, I'd say despite lackluster first half performance, Real Madrid came back and took 3 huge points. Now Real Madrid has 4 points drift from Barcelona, which should be crucial in later on. And don't forget, Real Madrid played more away games than home games, so that also has to be taken into consideration. Also, performance-wise today, Fede, Carvajal, Modric and Camavinga was really good today. Let me know what did you think about today's game.